And it was with American leaders. Laura, you were on one of those. And we listened and listened and listened and listened in the car. So Upline didn't exist. Actually, it took 3 months. I was already executive when someone told me that I could meet an Upline, and I said, Upline, what's that? And they said, this is people that can help you. And I said, people will help you in this business? That's amazing! Because, as you, I read the manual, and I did exactly what they told. And since I listened the whole time to success tapes, and this is a lesson, only listen to people that are positive, because I did not know that people could be negative. I saw the company, I knew this was amazing, so of course people would succeed. I was shocked when I realized that not everybody would work hard and do this, when you have these kind of opportunities. We had a few more challenges. When I went to Sweden for the opening, that was in the same fall as I started. You know, I was a kindergarten teacher with music as a specialty. What did I know about business? So the 15 people I invited to the opening of Sweden, they all laughed at me. And they were like, you are crazy. And with your background, and what do you think that you could do? I mean, come on. This is not for real. Network marketing? Are you kidding me? So I decided that, okay, Sweden will have to wait. In Belgium, they don't know I'm not a businesswoman. So there, I will be a businesswoman. And I remember sitting down with Carl and said, you need to teach me a little bit here, because I need to teach how to be more businesslike.
But I remember something that happened earlier, and that was when Lena got back from this presentation. She was very excited. And she came home to me and said, Carl, you know, I really found our thing. And she brought a blue bag with her. And she told me, Carl, our future is in there. And I looked into this blue bag, and the only thing I could find was shampoos and creams and stuff. And I said, I don't think so. That was not me. I could definitely not see myself in that kind of business. But over time, I was convinced that, you know, this is really good thing. And the thing is, I don't know, if you men, you're married or are together with a woman who is, you know, making decisions based on how she feels. You do? You know, sometimes, yeah, it's interesting in many ways. But it's sometimes good to have, you know, both feet on the ground as well. So it's a very good combination. So then I was very excited, it feels it right, and I said, well, you know, we better check, see if it really works and so on.
Yeah, and you asked, so how will you be compensated? I said, I have no idea. You get out there with the products, you shower, other people shower, and then you will earn money and it will be great.
Right.
I said, what?
But the thing is that over time I've started to trust this feeling more and more. So I know that when I feel that something is good or bad, it's correct. So it's very easy for us. We're going to continue here with the developers. You know, we started in Belgium, a very, very small market, and then Sweden, of course, our home country, opened up more or less when we got started. But what happens with business? Well, you know, it takes you to new places, and people know people, and suddenly, you know, we had some requests of starting to do business in France and in other neighbor countries in Europe, and even went to Russia to do presentations. So you see the markets that are green here, that's where we went to make presentations. And at this time, already we started to see that, you know, it becomes a little complicated when you go there and go there and go there and go there. You're going to present, and you come to a new country and they do things slightly differently than you have done and so on. So we were starting to look for some kind of a cooperation between leaders in Europe. And this was not OTT. We didn't know about OTT, but we didn't have a system. But we were a few leaders that got together because we had to gain some kind of values. And we thought that, you know, if we work together, things will move much quicker. And we created something called the European Leadership Alliance, ELA. And we were a number of team leads and a couple of blue diamonds who went together. But over time, we then felt that, okay, this is good, but ELA, it's not really sexy, it's not really good for the business. And we actually saw where we were heading with the business, the direction, the focus of the company. So we created the anti-aging group, TAG, a year before the company started to call themselves the anti-aging company. So they learned from us. That's good. But then over time, because TAG we had for some time, and we realized we met with some of the OTG leaders on the team have received commission from. And I mean, we haven't even been to all these countries. But thanks to a system that is duplicable, that you don't have to ask, how do you do this here, and how do you do this here? We have a common presentation. We have a common way of doing things, thanks to OTG. So in order now to grow your business, not only in Europe, but to other regions as well, the system is the foundation. Some people feel like a system takes away your freedom. For us, it's the opposite. It delivers freedom because we can focus on other things than to focus on, oh, how should we do it here? How do they do it? I mean, we have to be sure we do it in the same way. So OTG is actually the foundation for our growth, but it was not there in the first place. And we know that there are very successful leaders who have success before OTG, and they sometimes don't see the value. Why would I need OTG? I'm already so successful. Well, we were successful in the sense that we were team elites and so on. But the thing is it's not about you. It's not about this particular leader. It's about the group, what's going on below. And when you have a system, and a system that works, then you have this kind of development. And I mean, we are very small people compared to many people here on the front rows. We have done nothing. We are just in the beginning of our voyage with Nu Skin. But